Hello, my name is Marcus Miller. I'm 28 years old, originally from Pennsylvania, right outside of Philadelphia, but currently residing in Florida. I moved down to Florida to try and change my life. About 5 months ago, I was 490 pounds, and it took me 27 years to get to 490 pounds and a whole lot of bad decisions. So I auditioned for Biggest Loser, and in the process of going through that, I learned a lot about myself. I was not present in my life. I was very much just going through the motions, and it took a series of horrible events to get me to realize that I wanted to change. One event was I was getting in my car on my way to work, and I sat back real fast, and the seat broke. And that was like an instant wake-up call. It was, I broke the car seat. That was just, I didn't know what to do. I called my mom, terribly upset, and I told her, I can't go on with this. When I didn't make it on, I moved down to Florida, and I'm about 4 months into working out pretty much every day, and I'm down 81 pounds right now. And it's possible for anybody to do this. It's really just waking up and making a decision that today is gonna be the day that you live your life. And that's what I do every day. I work out with my trainer. I would definitely recommend getting a trainer. They're motivational. They become your best friend. And it's definitely helped me in my journey. I've changed my eating habits. And now, I wake up, I make my breakfast, and it's not hard. It's not hard at all. It's little changes over time that, accumulate. And like I said, in 4 months, I've lost 81 pounds, and that's amazing. My knees don't hurt as much as they used to. I have a lot more energy. I can get up and down the steps if I want to without, being out of breath. And I've got probably another 150, 200 pounds to lose, but I'm well on my way, and there's no way I'm stopping now. For my cardio, I like to do the bicycle. I'm on the recumbent bike now, but any bike works. I do the bike because it's low impact on your knees, on your joints. Treadmill is good too, but I like the bike. It gives me, the best workout that I can get without hurting my joints. So this is the chest fly machine. This is another one of my favorites because it gets the chest. You can really feel the burn in it. All right, so now I'm on the seated squat machine. This is another one of my favorites because it gets your quads, does a little bit of hamstrings, but your quads are one of the biggest muscles in your body. So if you're working those out, then you're really burning calories. What I do is I go one leg first, then the other leg, and then up the intensity, put a little bit more weight on there and do both legs. And that really gives you a nice burn. So now I'm doing the seated row, and this is mainly for the back. The back is another big muscle group, and when you really want to go beast mode, this is what you want to do. You got to make sure you stick your chest out, arch the back a little bit, and then you just driving it straight into your chest. And this is one of my favorite workouts. I tend to have a strong back, so I like to accentuate it. I wouldn't say I'm on a diet, because a diet gives the impression that when I reach my goal, which is probably somewhere around 217, 250, somewhere in that range, that when I reach that goal that I'm just going to go back to my old habits, or, you know, stop eating healthy and stop working out. And that's just not an option. You know, when you're on this type of journey, it's for life. My goal isn't necessarily the number. You know, the number is great, and the number will come when I live healthy. And that's what my goal is, to live healthy. So that's what I do. And I work out every day, you know, whether it's with a trainer or not, even if it's just walking around the block. The first month I was down here, all I did was go for walks. I would go for a walk. I tried to do it 2 or 3 times a day. I wasn't working at the time, you may be. But a tip that I heard was take your bedtime. If you go to bed at 10 o'clock, instead go to bed at 9 o'clock. Wake up an hour early and then go for a walk in that hour early. And that really helped me out in the mornings. I would go for that walk. Once it was out of the way, the rest of my day could go about its business. And, you know, little did I know that I was losing weight at the time. You know, I went into the gym. The first time I weighed myself, I was already down 30 pounds. And that's mostly from walking. So anybody can do this, you know, and I greatly encourage you to get out there and just start living your life the best way possible. Really, once you make that decision, everything else falls into place. I'm Marcus Miller. Stay tuned to follow my journey on U Nation. It's where you live.